The new ones. First up, we have the 4 Darken ones, like I told you. Darken Bow, Darken Aegis, Darken Scythe, Darken Staff. These all provide the Darken trait, which is pretty cool. And then they each provide some stats and a unique effect. The bow is going to say every 10 attacks, shoot a big like Varus style bow that does some physical damage reduced by each enemy hit. Darken Scythe is like every 4 seconds you get this bonus physical attack that's like an AoE. And then on takedown you get more. Darken Aegis is going to be a heal. Every second heal the holder's max health and deal damage. And then when enemies die, you gain more. Darken Staff, shoot spells. Every 20 mana spent, launch a tendril that does some bonus damage. Good stuff. All right, Void Gauntlet. This is a neat one. You gain some health and DR. And then combat start, you store 25% of your max health. And basically this is Living Bomb, right? It's like stay alive a long time, have high health. On death, take your health and go boom. So the longer you live, the bigger the boom. Pretty cool. Now, this one is, by the way, unique. We are not going to let you make triple bombs, but that may change. I don't really like that it's unique, but it's there. Hellfire Hatchet. Pretty standard damage dealing item. Attacks deal 2% of the holder's max health. So if you have high health, this is really good. For every 1% missing health, gain attack speed. So if you're someone who gets your health low, this is pretty good. Kappa Juice. Did you like Hat Trick from the last set? It's back. We think it's fun. So here's an artifact that if you can get it on 2-1, get a hat on takedown, on death, lose 20% of your hats. It's fun. We liked it. Keep it around. Shadow Puppet. This is spawn a clone that copies the holder's items. The clone has 70% max health and deals 40% damage. This is Shadow Clone. We're going to keep a close eye on this one, but I want to try it. Aegis of Dawn and Dusk. So what these are, by the way, is just like artifact versions of Bramble Vest and Dragonclaw. High amounts of armor, high amounts of MR. They're kind of swapped though. The Aegis of Dusk is the one that deals damage. The Aegis of Dawn is the one that heals you. And they'll also steal armor and MR from enemies. And what's cool is if you have both, they'll trigger twice as fast. So there's this fun little chase. It's not like crazy powerful or anything, but it's a little stronger. If you can have Aegis of Dawn and Dusk, you can pull that off. That's kind of neat. Finally, we have Eternal Pact. This is, it's kind of a weak item by itself. And what it does, though, is you form a pact with your highest health ally. And then if the ally dies, you gain 10 mana regen and 40 AP. You go crazy. There's probably some weird stuff here that I'm a little nervous of like, you have your main tank with low health and an off tank with high health, and you get them killed so that you get this big powerful effect, but just calling it out. But while they're alive, when you use your ability, gain 6 mana, and then you shield them. So generally it's just like, if you have an AP user and you want to keep your tank alive, good stuff. And then maybe you can swing a fight at the end.